I'll start at verse 9. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which she was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age.
Right.
And it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women.
Right. So meaning she was past her age and she was barren. Because when you go into the history in Genesis, Sarah couldn't have children. Right? She had to get children through her handmaid Hagar. But the angel of the Lord came to Abraham saying, hey, Sarah gonna have a child. And read it again. What did she do?
And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also?
Right. Yeah, so she laughed. Read.
And the Lord said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of surety bear a child which am old? Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the time appointed will I return unto thee according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid, and he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh.
Right. Yeah, so she got scared. Just like all you black women, you gonna get scared. Israelite women, you gonna get scared because you know, but Sarah was a righteous woman, but it just goes to show you how quick women turn around and they get scared when that persecution and that hell come upon them. You know.
And the men rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do, seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him?
Right.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Verse 19, For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, and the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him.
Yeah.
And the Lord said, Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of thee, which is come unto me. And if not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom, but Abraham stood yet before the Lord.
Skip down to the part where it says his national father's name, Isaac. I don't even think it's even in that chapter. Here it is right here. It's Genesis. I'm going to read it real fast. It's Genesis 21:1. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which the Most High had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac. Right. So Isaac means laughter. All right. So, yeah, because names meant something back then. Alright, but anyway, we're going to hop back on the topic of destruction. It's coming to this place. You had a quick one?
No, I got a precept on destruction.
Okay.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 5 through 8. And it says, no, I'm going to go to verse 10. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How
Right.
much?
Yeah, right. And that's talking about America. You know? And the scripture says you got to come up out of this place. Hey, this place is going to be destroyed. It's not the time to keep investing into this place, because this place is about to be wiped out by thermonuclear fire. That's said in the Bible. Right? Hey, but what are you Israelites doing? You getting the jab. You know, now you actually think that jab is gonna save you from the calamity that's coming. Matter of fact, nigga, you just put one foot in the grave.
Really?
Because there's many people that's dying from that. But you know, they're not gonna tell you that because they're trying to depopulate it.
And you more than likely sterilized yourself too.
God.
This is a little bit more. Verse 7. How much more she glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. She shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who committed fornication live deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, and they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Right. So, yeah, these Americans, they think that America's about to bounce back and everything gonna go back to normal, and you have to take off the mask eventually. Nah, but it ain't happening. Right? It ain't happening. And it's about to get way worse before it get better. And it's gonna get way, especially for you Edomites, because hey, all you Edomites, you so-called white people, hey, you going into slavery.
That's right.
Yeah, that's said the Bible. All right, because of the wickedness of your forefathers. And yeah, you are your forefathers coming back. For those of y'all that say, that wasn't me, that was your ass. All right, and guess what? That was our asses getting our ass whooped. So yeah, you gotta pay, you bastards.
Right.
Remember cottage cheese.
2nd Ezra 15.
Yeah.
Start at the top. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Now they faking fairy tales.
And cause them to be written in paper, because they are faithful and true.
Right.
Faithful and true. Read.
Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. The unbelief. Because hey, we all been there where we tried to convince our family members or convince a woman that we was dealing with the Bible. And guess what? They don't get it. Because they not meant to get it, because the Lord ain't dealing with them like that. Like, the Lord can deal with them through you. But at the end of the day, bro, the Lord decided to wake you up and not them. Because the Lord saw something special in you. That's how he made you.
That's right.
For
Right.
all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So if you don't believe the right way, and if you ain't teaching you how about Shemi Shai, or if you're not a part of the elect, because you're gonna have some people wake up at the last minute. But if you don't believe in your how about Shemi Shai, you pretty much missile food. All right, or however the way the Lord put your ass to death.
You know what that scripture made me think of? All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. One of y'all brothers shared that video of a woman getting stabbed up.
Oh, yeah.
She got caught in the act of adultery.
Yeah.
Man,
She was unfaithful, and guess what? She didn't see the thief. She didn't see old dude coming. Came like a thief in the night. Stab dude up, the adulterer, and the adulteress. Stabbed her all in her face, chest. No, she died in her unfaithfulness.
Right.
Yeah, and that was a righteous judgment.
Yeah. Esau called it a crime, though. He called it a crime of passion.
Right.
According to the Bible, it's not a crime at all.
Yeah.
It's just judgment,
Right. Hey, and just real quick before you continue on, and that's what the Lord is gonna basically do to you 2/3, because you basically saying, hey, Yahweh Shai, F you, I don't believe what you're saying. I'm gonna go and mess with this other dude. You know? And who is the other dude? The so-called white man. And you're basically saying he's your guy, he's your husband. You know? So the Lord look at you as a fornicator, an idolater. And that's what the word fornication means for you Christians out there.
Right.
An idolater, you know, you worshiping white Jesus and all that. Because the Lord is a so-called black man according to the scriptures. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. he like, I don't want to hear that Bible shit from this bald head ass. Ah, he is.
Damn, Terry.
I thought he was a Jake.
Might as well
Feel
be.
looking at it.
Yeah.
I've counted him with something before.
Nah. Guess he got offended. But whatever.
Well, like this brother say, Jake basically worshipped the so-called white man. Check this guy, Lil Uzi Vert, out, man. He said he gonna get the neural man, and he promoting us heavy, man. He said he want to be like a god. Don't that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Don't that sound familiar, man? The story of Eve and the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yep. And he's talking about he bought a planet.
Yeah.
Who the hell you gonna buy it from?
Yeah, where you
Right.
bought that from?
You can't even get off this one. Then you gonna buy a plane.
But Jake won't wait on the Lord, man, and you have access to all that.
Right.
I was looking for that quote with Lil Uzi Vert said something like that. But 2 Ezra 15:5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Yeah.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right. Sword, famine, death, and destruction. And what is the modern day sword? The modern day sword is the gun, is these missiles. No, that's the icing on the cake, is the ICBM missiles.
Hey, don't count out the little miniature sword, that syringe, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Syringe. That needle. That's a sword too.
And they tell you by the logo.
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
tell you by the logo. It's a needle which that's shaped like a sword, and they got snakes wrapped around it.
Yeah.
But that's the people who got your health in their hands.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Esau got that from Moses and the brazen serpent. Yep.
That's right.
Esau got that from the scripture. I think you asked me that earlier. Sloppy. Esau got that from the scripture. It's basically his way of countering what Moses did. You know how the devil is. He always got to come up with some type of counter, make it look righteous, man. After a certain period of time, Jake started worshiping the brazen serpent, idolizing that man. Look at what Moses did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's no time. Verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world with sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right.
For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right. Said wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Right? You got our people doing all type of wicked stuff. Committing adultery, smoking weed, smoking crack, smoking cigarettes, smoking black and mild.
You got niggas that molest their own kids, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas and niggettes.
That was an
Negress.
Edomite thing.
Hey, you got black bitches that molest their own kids. All kind of stuff, man.
Yeah.
And
Wickedness running super deep.
Esau ain't coming to get them.
Nah, he ain't-
Now they all on social media.
They on point in Esau eyes.
And then from the answer, you know,
like when a black woman twerking in front of her kids, they don't consider that child molestation because that's a grown ass woman twerking in front of fucking 10-year-old, 9-year-old, and 8-year-old. If a man walk around the house with his shirt on, they consider that molestation. They instantly go lock him up. That's bullshit.
Yeah, you got this picture of this nigga woman in the tub naked with her child.
Yeah, she read the caption and said something like, she said some weirdo shit. She gonna have be the woman that's having her son fuck her or some shit.
Oh, play with the
Yeah.
No,
It's funny. Hey, this place so wicked that you can be out working and you might have to pee. Like go and pee, get caught pissing by somebody, neighbor or something like that. Then you can get a ticket or get locked up for indecent exposure because you had your penis out, you have to pee. But here it is, these women can walk around, titties out, ass out, booty cheeks, everybody can see your penny line.
Right.
You can see your camel toe.
Hey, if they even wear panties.
Yeah.
damn tampon string and shit.
Yep.
These little trifling motherfuckers.
You can see the.
They can be as nasty as they want to be in public, bro, but it's not considered indecent exposure. But according to the law of the Most High, it is indecent exposure, man.
Right.
See what happened over there in Russia? The women try to walk around naked and beat their ass. With belts, nightsticks and shit.
Hey, I can just say real quick. And what has feminism ever done for the world besides cause confusion? You know, it caused confusion. It caused marital rates to drop, crime, murder. Because a lot of you feminists are murderers. I mean, you might as well be a murderer because you basically pro-abortion.
Yep.
You know, and that's a damn murder according to the scriptures.
Check this out. I was reading this. Funny you bring this up because I was watching a little video on the woman who started that feminist movement. And once she got all these women all popped up and riled up, she married with she living the dang on the good life, married on you hoes. Tricked y'all ass.
Just like Beyonce, what she say, all the single ladies,
I was just gonna say this.
she got a hubby though.
Right. Hey, and he cheated on her and she still with him.
Right,
Hey, feminism gave birth to the steppers, man. All these niggas talking about stepper, I'm a stepper this, stepper that. Feminism gave birth to these niggas. You know? And you notice all these niggas got baby names. Pooh Shiesty. Pooh,
Right.
Pooh. You got the little dude from out here just got shot in his face twice. Pookie Locks. His name is Boo Boo.
Yeah.
You got these niggas Boo Boo calling on all this stupid shit, man.
They got a dude out here named Little Nigga. Like it's
Real? Damn.
Hey, if you go on SoundCloud, you'll find all kind of little this, bro.
But hold on, why they all got baby names and little names and shit?
Yeah, have a big this.
Hey,
Right.
you know why they got the baby names? Cause they mama raised them. They never had a man around to sit in there and check them bitches, man, and say, hey, quit calling my son Lil Kiki, Lil Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They never got off the nipple, that's why.
Nobody was around to check these bitches. That's why you got killers walking around the neighborhood with these Lil Ray Ray and Lil Poo Poo and the rest of these stupid ass names, man.
Right. They had in my family, they call my uncle baby brother. Like, but you know how Jay say baby brother, real quick. But hey, even my pops is saying like, man, he a grown ass man. Why y'all calling him that? Bugged out demon like my pops. I don't mean to say that about him, but it's true. Bugged out demon like my pops even understand that. The Lord gonna do away with all forms of sodomy too.
Right.
That's another thing that feminism really caused a tsunami of sodomites with that feminism shit.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay, because these women they want to be politically correct. Like really, they don't believe in the scriptures. Lord have mercy.
That's another thing feminism got running around.
But hey,
Get your woman real man.
hey,
It's cups, bro.
hey,
Cups.
and it ain't a beach out in sight. But she want a bikini.
Blue Jean.
That's why this place got to be destroyed, because of shit like that. You know? Because in the kingdom, that's not gonna fly. A woman's supposed to be dressed in modest apparel. Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah, this is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, Jacob, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and kept his wrath forever.
Right.
But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the places of Bozrah.
Right. Hey, and the Temanites are the what? The Germans.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically the ones that created the damn nuclear missile. Now the Lord put it in their spirit. So yeah, they pretty much geniuses. You know, because the scripture says that thou art wiser than Daniel. But at the same time, the Most High gave you that intelligence to do that. You know? So really, all credit goes to him, because the Lord works on a man's mind in order to fulfill his will and to hide pride from man. Hey, because after this nuclear war, it ain't gonna be no damn pride in the earth.
At all.
That shit gonna be done away with. You know? And ain't nobody gonna be talking shit no more. The only people that's gonna be able to talk shit are the Israelites.
Right.
You know?
We're gonna be arrogant too
Hella arrogant.
against the heathen.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time we come around, we get your ass. Hey, be a quick one, bro.
Yeah, hey, if I see an Edomite walking on 2 legs, I'm gonna be like, nah, get your ass on 4 legs.
Get a bar
Okay, you
crawl.
a beast, right?
Make a bar crawl all around.
Right.
That was it on me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's a quick precept.
Alright, good. Run it back again.
It's Joel 3.
Yeah.
10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yep.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right, let's talk about the other nations. Because, hey, America was bullying you Palestinians and you East Indians and all that. And the rest of you heathens from you other countries. Hey, but now the Lord is giving y'all the technology to be able to defend yourselves. Why? Because it's biblical prophecy. You know, because this place got to be destroyed. Why? Because it's wicked. It's pushing wickedness on a high level. Every time you walk out your house, what you see? A naked woman, a sodomite, a grimy nigga, tattoos all over his body, you know, etc., etc. The list goes on.
See that fugitive Esau smiling in your face?
Man.
Oh yeah, kind. That's even worse.
Yep. I hate seeing Edomites without chains on their necks.
Right.
So beat your plowshares into swords, your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Then cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened.
Let the heathen be wakened, right? So the Lord is putting the spirit on you heathens to basically buck up underneath the authority. Because just in case you didn't know, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, rules the whole entire planet right now. All right? Read.
Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Yeah. Yes, the Lord is about to judge y'all in this third world war.
And the heathen are really waking up now, because you got all these heathens seeing their leaders are puppets to America, and they really waking up because of this so-called vaccine shit. Vaccines, like it. And they see that it's a big agenda, man. You know, you got different leaders, world leaders getting knocked off that spoke against this damn agenda.
Right.
And the heathen see that. They ready for war. Like, damn, dog, y'all
Right.
killing our leaders. And y'all trying to stick us all with needles. And we reading all this news about what this really about. Nah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Most of the hits coming from the United States and the UN. How can I put it? Most of the hits that's going on in these third world countries coming States and England, you know what I'm trying to say, the UN, it's coming from them.
Yeah.
Cause they part of them, like Iran, Russia, they part of the CTS, so they don't have nothing to do with it. You know,
This nigga got one shade, blade, one hair. Nigga got one shade, blade, one hair. Nah, that nigga. You ain't supposed to be shaving us in here.
Exactly. That the heathen waited. Come up to the valley unto Heshaphat, Hawashaphat.
Yep.
But there will I seek to judge all the heathen around you about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full.
Right.
The vats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Like, the wickedness is great. The wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole world. You know? And when you look at the forming tool, a sickle, or a scythe, it's basically a tool for when you harvest wheat. Alright? So like one swing, chop down multiple wheat in just one swipe. You know?
I think they was doing a video comparison, like modern day harvesting versus like
Ancient
somebody,
world
yeah,
harvesting.
where you smoke.
It's like-
it's like you smoke.
Tell you in Matthew 13 and 39 that the harvest is the end of the world.
Yeah.
it says the harvest is right.
Yeah. It's time to hey, it done already done grew. So it grew tall, it grew great. Now it's time to get chopped right down.
Right.
Great started, but the Lord said in Isaiah 66, the slaying of the Lord shall be many.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, bring it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Is they in on that one? Like that? Alright. Go with that one. And look at this brother's. Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 24, and verse 4.
Yep.
And Yahweh, you want me to read 3? Or just 4?
As he said on Mount
Yeah.
it started.
Yeah, verse 3. And as he sat up on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy comings and of the end of the world?
Right. So what are the signs?
And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, or Christ, or anointed, and shall deceive many.
And you got a lot of that. You know, you even got dudes coming up here saying that they the Most High.
Man, that was some bold
Hey,
shit. For
I'm
sure.
God. But this nigga getting on the damn metro.
What have you created besides a child?
If there.
It's there, right? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. But for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Right. So like you see the famines and the earthquakes and the floods going on all throughout the world. Hey, they over there catching hell. You know? Them damn Moabites over there suffering.
Germany just got hit.
Yeah, I was just saying, it was a
Just
big
talking
one.
about how Germany, they so smart, right? They so smart, but why they couldn't figure out a way to stop that, whatever the hell hit them, that great storm that hit them, man, the floods.
India,
Right.
Why they couldn't stop that? India's supposed to be smart as hell too. Why they can't stop these natural disasters though? They so smart though.
Can't do it. It's of the Lord. You can't stop it.
You got that?
Yeah. So Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15 and 16, and it says, For behold,
Hey, hold on. Y'all got questions? What's up?
They're looking at the sun.
Wondering what you're talking about.
We talking about the scriptures. The scriptures. The Holy Bible.
Holy Bible,
Yeah. What's your nationality?
I'm from Jordan.
Jordan.
The Holy Land.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Palestine, from Jerusalem.
So like, you consider yourself Israeli? I got you. Do you consider yourself Israeli or Jewish?
Me, I'm a Muslim.
Like, you're a Muslim. Nah, I'm talking about your nationality, not your religion.
The religion.
Okay, so like, are you an Ishmaelite? Ishmaelite? Do you know what Ishmaelite is?
Y'all are Arab, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Ishmael? Yeah, we know Ishmael. Abraham, Jesus, all of these prophets.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that land, Israel, is not occupied by the original inhabitants?
It's not occupied.
Right. It's not occupied right now by the original inhabitants. Like the people that's there right now, they're not supposed to be there.
You say that he includes Palestinians in there too, because y'all not supposed to be there. You know, the original people of the land was black people.
These people right here on the sign.
That was our ancestors.
I'm originally from Palestine, so I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And I
yeah.
have my house is near to the older church and to the mosque, and so I'm from the old city. Yeah. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got kicked out of our land in 70 AD. Like the people that's supposed to be there are on this sign right here, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And right now we in slavery to the so-called white man. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was whooping our ass for the last 400 years. Right? But now we about to come up out of that captivity. And the Lord is about to set us in our own land. Somebody go to Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14.
And that's good for the rest of the world, because then ain't no war gonna be going on. When we back over there, ain't no war gonna be going on. It's gonna be peace on earth.
Isaiah 14.
Start at 1.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1 through 2. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Right? The
and
Lord
save-
have mercy on Jacob. Because Israel is a people before it's a place. You know who Jacob is going to the Bible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jacob is our forefather.
and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their places, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Right, so we gonna rule over our oppressors. Now, right now, we being ruled over by all of our oppressors, because we on the bottom. Because that was the curse that was in Deuteronomy 28 chapter. That we was gonna be the tail and not the head. Because hey, these people on this side, we on the bottom of the bottom. We in the ghettos, the slums. Our women are all slutted out, and we didn't see a black woman how she dressed. She dressed like a whore. Right? Do you agree?
Can I take photo?
Yeah.
Now, number one oppressor is the so-called Jew. The Jewish man, that's the number one oppressor. Would you agree?
Read it.
I said the so-called Jewish man is the number one oppressor on this planet. Would you agree?
Can you please repeat it in another way, because I'm not sure I'm totally
The
understanding. Israeli people,
they're the number one oppressors.
oppressors. What that mean?
They oppress.
Not like occupy us.
Occupy, and they what's another word for oppress? They suppress us.
Oh, okay, but not actually it's not this one people.
They're the number one. They're white people. No, number one. Who's the number one?
Mean is we can look another person. So the
Who's the
Jewish,
number one oppressor on this planet?
so the Jewish is
Any
oppressing
planet?
On this planet.
Yeah, we can look to African people.
Look anywhere in the world. Who's the number one oppressor?
Yeah,
Who's
like
that?
Ethiopia.
Hmm?
Do you know how much people there are in Ethiopia baby?
How about
No,
Ethiopia? We don't care about people in Ethiopia.
You don't care?
No.
They are people.
We only care about our people
Why?
because that's the only people who matter. That's God's chosen
Okay, I don't know, but it's not
Can you
first.
write it here? Because I'm not sure I'm talking about.
What I see is
Inside the word. Oppressive.
go to matter of fact, hey, I got a quick precept for you. This is Job 9:24.
مظبوط. هو بيحكي عن اسرائيل هم ظالمين.
Now
مش
listen.
مظلومين.
Now listen.
Hey, I'm
The
sorry.
earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Jonathan, I understand you.
So you know you understand, right?
Yeah.
So that-
Yeah.
Now we are
Actually, the
understand.
first one and the first one.
Yeah.
Actually,
They're the worst.
Someone spin up like
They're the worst.
I got a precept. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The most wicked people on this earth.
weak,
Wicked.
wicked,
Bad.
but
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Who?
What people?
You ask me?
The people your people in war with over there in the Holy Land. The Jew. They're the most wicked.
No, but look, there's a difference between Jewish people and there's a difference between Zionists.
What's the difference?
The difference is no races of the religion. So there's a difference between the new country and because in my country, in Naples, we have the three religions, Muslim and Christian and Jewish. So we're not races of the Jewish or we don't hate the Jewish.
Right. The leaders.
We don't hate anyone. We just care about someone who stole our land, like Zionists. So
Yeah,
there's a
right.
difference between
Right.
Jewish
Aren't they
and
Jewish?
Zionists.
Aren't they Jewish?
Huh?
The Zionists are Jewish,
But not all the Jewish are Zionists.
but they're all devils.
No,
Yes.
no.
Can I say
Yes.
something?
See, y'all the weak Palestinians,
Did
man.
you know you got
You don't like me?
I like to know.
Huh?
you got so-called people like us in the land of Israel that are supposed to get exiled because they're getting denied citizenship because they want to be a part, they want to have citizenship. But the Jewish people over there are saying, basically, we will never accept you. So that shows you that they're racist because Judaism.
Yeah, most of them, but we can't say all of
So
them.
listen, Judaism is supposed to accept everybody, right?
That's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, but they're kicking our people out. Who like us?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know.
You know
me
about
too.
it?
Me
So
too.
they're
In
hypocrites.
1948,
Right.
they kicked me out, and they kicked my grandpa, and they kicked most of the people.
They're
Like there's a
hypocrites.
cities, there is no Arab.
So they're hypocrites. Yeah, that's what they are.
Well, to add to that, them Israelis over there killing y'all people too.
I know.
So
yeah.
can you agree to say they somewhat of an enemy towards y'all? Are they an enemy? Are they a friend?
They are enemy of me.
Yeah, are they?
The Zionists, not the Jewish.
The Zionists are the Israel.
Not
They don't
all
want
of
them
them.
doing
There is a
the
lot of Jewish people because we don't hate.
Even Israeli military Zionists. The Israeli military is just regular Jewish people, right?
Yeah.
Are they your enemy?
For me? Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because they stole my land.
That's not your land.
Okay.
It's our
They
land.
It's
stole.
our land.
Our land.
Okay. They stole your land,
Yeah.
From y'all.
but they stole my house. Is it your original land? You say that, right?
original.
But I have a house over there. I buy it by myself. Like I have a.
Right, but your people ain't supposed to be there though.
Even.
Yeah, like, hey, even though you say you had a house, that's cool, but you still not supposed to be there. Like, that land was given
But we
to us.
didn't kick anyone out.
You see, hey, because that land is our inheritance.
Okay.
See, like, you as an Arab man, as an Israelite, the Lord gave you your own inheritance, right? Because we got the same father, Abraham.
Absolutely.
Right, but y'all come out of Ishmael, we come out of Isaac.
Yeah, I know.
Do you see? As a nine.
Anybody got precepts on there?
soon.
Yep.
No, really.
The Lord is gonna very soon. The Lord is gonna put us back over
Inshallah.
as a true ruler.
Inshallah, if God willing.
Lord, yeah.
I know the scripture you brought up where it says you should have.
You know what it say.
That held us captive, right?
I had that. I was holding it
So
earlier.
it says we gonna take y'all captive.
Somebody go Leviticus 26.
Y'all gonna-
I'm not sure I'm totally understand. Excuse my English.
So
Yeah, it's all good.
you heard of slavery, right? Your people put us under slavery as well.
I think
So
yes.
the Lord said, basically, whatever
26.
y'all did to us, y'all, He gonna require it back.
Yeah. Towards the
You
end.
accept that y'all gonna go into slavery under us too. Y'all not gonna get destroyed like the white man, but y'all gonna be up under us. Can you accept that? That's y'all destiny.
But we are as a Muslim don't accept any slavery. Like we
Muslims had people in slavery.
Have you heard
Muslims enslaved people.
enslaved people, yeah. But we
It was
don't
a-
like any
Look, hey, it was a Sahara slave trade. Are you familiar with that? Sahara slave trade? Like through the Sahara Desert. I people had to walk through the desert because your people had some chains, and because you know, like in slavery, right? Our slavery, the slavery of these people that you see on the sign, right? You had a buyer, and you had sellers. The sellers were your people.
sellers like
Yeah.
they gonna sell me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But now they sold us.
Uh-huh.
Y'all sold us.
Yeah.
The sellers were Arabs and Africans,
Yeah,
like natural Africans. You see,
Yeah.
like we not Africans.
yeah.
Africans are a different seed line of us. Like we dark skinned like them, but we come from a different lineage.
Yeah, because the son of Noah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are not like from Africa. They have Sam.
Yeah.
Ham
Ham.
is for Africa, and
Yeah.
you from like
Shem.
Europe,
Shem.
Shem. And we came from Sam.
Yeah.
Shem. Yeah. Like he had like the Arab people.
The East Indian people,
The East Indian, yeah,
Chinese, Japanese, Black, Hispanic, Native American.
I got you. Can we
Arab,
have a
that's
photo
what
of
mine.
each other?
Huh?
Can we have a photo?
Nah, bro. Nah.
No?
No.
Oh, no picture.
Hey, matter of fact, Eduardo.
Photos of us together. Andrew's taking pictures.
Who is?
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Hey,
I got
question. Hey, question. Hey, how do y'all feel about homosexuality?
What?
How do y'all feel about homosexuality?
How I feel about homosexuality?
Yeah, homosexuality.
Like homosexual, like
Gay people.
gay,
Yeah.
gay. In a religion way, in a religion way, or in a life way.
Religion.
Oh,
In a religion, it's totally taboo. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
right.
Allah make you like this. Why to change with you?
No, he's not talking about transfer. He's talking about to be gay. Like to be yourself, nobody, but you can be.
But if you
As I told you, in a religion way, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. But in a life, I don't care about who.
but that's how you should stand for your belief. Whatever your beliefs say, that's what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, but if I'm sorry, let's say about Muhammad, he's my friend. He gonna accept me and he gonna understand me. If he's gay, so if he's gay, I'm gonna protect myself from him. I'm not gonna take care about him. I'm not gonna talk with him. He's his own life. I'm not gonna judge him. Right?
Well, you're doing a smart thing by separating yourself because you know it's wrong.
Yeah, it is taboo.
Good. Good.
Is that the right answer?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
When we are coming, if you someone see me like yeah, we was singing in Arabic
Singing.
about singing in Arabic. Singing in Arabic about Palestine.
Palestine.
Yeah. And we didn't see it.
And I told him when we went to the DJX, I went to him that I heard some words about something. He told me that no. Right?
I was walking past. He said something about Palestine.
I don't think
I
he some people.
gotta tell y'all something about Palestine. It's gonna be destroyed.
Huh?
Palestine will be destroyed in World War III.
Yeah.
Destroyed, right along with the rest of Israel. Not destroyed.
And I got a
Destroyed, no. Burned.
Oh,
Fire.
Yeah, and in our religion, that's
What you got?
When
Bring those out.
just come back.
I appreciate it.
Because that land has to be cleaned up before the real people get there.
Yeah.
It gotta be cleaned.
Jeremiah 30. Let me,
Yeah, matter of fact, bring it out.
got this precept.
Not the same,
right?
but we have the same main idea.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, and I'll start at verse 7.
So let me ask: is that the Holy Bible for Christian people?
It's the Holy Bible for our people, the Israelites.
For what?
For the Israelites. Like the Bible.
So
the Bible
it's not the
was written by
Holy
those
Bible
people.
for Christian people, as because in my country there's a lot of Christian people out read just a little bit about the Holy Bible. So it's not the same.
It's just the Holy Bible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same book. Same book.
Same book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
Right interpretation.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7.
Can you read slowly?
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass that in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Right. So yeah, that's the prophecy. But before the Lord set us in our land, you know, this place is about to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. You know, in the Bible, in the Bible, it's prophesied that this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Did you ever read that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah. So bro, bro, you should go back to your country, bro.
Come back?
No, you should go back to your country. Israel gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, you're turning into double whammy because where your feet is now, this place gonna be destroyed too. So wherever you go.
Many Palestinian people now they live in Jordan.
There's a lot of refugees.
About 3 million. I think
Maybe more than.
And majority of those people gonna die.
Yeah, but between Jordan and Palestine, the Israel, we can't. Anyone? I'm
I
Jordanian.
can't.
I'm Jordanian. Yeah.
For me, I can't.
Yeah, I'm Jordanian. Actually, original Jordanian, but I can't go to Palestine because I'm Arab Muslim. If you go, you will make the complaints and make.
They thought that we were gonna make a problem or something like that.
Hey, well, bro, y'all better pray to our Israelites.
We need peace with any old people in the world, but they're not gonna understand.
My father, after 50 years, go to embassy and make a lot of papers, work, and just embassy officer in Jordan to make just to go to the Jerusalem mosque.
And his dad was like more than 50 years.
Yeah.
So what he gonna do?
Nothing.
The racists.
Yeah, you know, the Creator, he's about to come back and he's going to settle everything out, destroying the evil cities and evil destruction, and he's going to put the true rulers of the planet Earth in power.
Yeah.
So all this tension and racism, all that's going to come to an end real soon.
But I'm gonna tell you the last thing. I can't do like this in my Jordan. If you guys like this, I will to prison. In the minute, like this, I go to prison. We can't do anything. We can't do.
Oh, what we out here doing?
I got something. Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, to the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
8?
Verse
You want it from the
33.
top?
33.
Oh, I thought 26.
26 and 23 and 34. 33 and 34.
Which our time is about to be fulfilled when I have to come out there by force.
Some
Jordan is our land too.
Yeah.
yeah.
I named my dog Jordan. But that's our land too.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
another precept.
I got
So,
one.
guys-
real quick.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
one more. It's Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bird rule, the people mourn. Right? So, wicked are in authority right now. That's why people are mourning. Like, people are depressed out here. People sad, depressed, losing loved ones. Why? Because the so-called white man is ruling. Like the brother was telling you, when we get into power, you know what? After y'all other nations get out of slavery, because y'all gonna serve hardcore bondage under us. But when we get into power, y'all gonna be happy. You know, it ain't gonna be no damn Arab woman on poles twerking or nothing like that. How y'all saw that video?
Yeah,
the
she
Arab
risked her
woman,
life.
yeah,
Twerking for freedom.
twerking for freedom.
Twerking for liberation.
Yeah, like that's not gonna exist. Y'all ain't gotta worry about
Child support.
the child support and men slutting out y'all daughters and nothing like that.
So
gonna take
guys,
real
sorry
good
for
care of it.
interrupting you.
Are you good?
No, you good.
All right. Yeah.
Peace.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
What y'all putting the so-called you ass? No, we don't ever take that.
Peace.
Alright.
Have a good day.
This is Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 33. And I will scatter you among the heathen and will draw out a
if I
sword.
can say, I think those is probably settlements.
Right.
Usually when they come over here, that's what they want.
Heathen.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they just move funny.
Fucking weird.
yeah, like I'm all like,
They quickly,
Yeah.
but that's the other.
Like,
He
yeah,
quickly
like-
said no.
yeah, like that's why I asked him. Like he was like, is that the answer that you're looking for?
Being slick.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably knew he was a faggot.
Yeah, I told her, Rod, he know what to say. Slick ass.
Yeah, he know the religion. He know it's wrong, but he do it anyway.
That's why he said it's taboo. It's taboo. But in a life or religion, it's all together. But it's Leviticus 26 and chapter 33. And I will scatter you among the heathen and will draw out a sword after you. And your land shall be desolate and your cities waste. Then shall the land enjoy her Sabbath as long as it lieth desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest and enjoy her Sabbath. And that's we out here in captivity in another land foreign to from Jerusalem, man. And when we got took into captivity, the land was able to rest. It was able to enjoy them Sabbaths, man, because our people wasn't doing right. But even now with them heathens over there in there, it ain't getting no rest. It's defiled, But all that's gonna be restored, man. And these heathens, they gonna love having us rule over them, man.
Yeah, the earth's gonna be at rest.
Gonna treat you brothers real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, when they come back, they ain't gonna be faggots. So they gonna deal with women. Didn't even shake the bastards here. But whatever.
That's all I want to do.
I guess the spirit brought it out like that, so whatever. So I guess we can wrap up. Ain't nobody else got nothing. Hey, so with that, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakodash.
Let's say no honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim. This portion is true. It's like the four corners of the earth. I want to say Shalom and Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Shalom.